All right, I think we're live. Are we live? Can you all hear me? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. 'Cause I know the last time my mic was up and no one let me know. Let's see, who do we got? Let's go through the chat. All right, we got Bob Goodwin, of course. Good to see you, Bob. Country Boy, what's going on, bud? Frank, Mike McClune, Shooting Gallery, New England. Missed you this weekend, buddy. Was kind of bummed out. You weren't there. Billy, Dwayne. I love that name. Dwayne is like such an American name. I love it. Mike Woodard. Sorry if I messed that up, buddy. Stephen Riley. All right. We have a great show tonight. A fantastic show. I'm going to put in the chat right now a link to this fine young lady's Instagram. Make sure you click it and join. She has like 1 million, something like 2 million followers. I don't know. She's super famous. Without further ado, let's add her to the stream. This is Courtney Darling.
Hi,
What's
everyone.
going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Lots of cool questions for you. So
Oh, good. I can't wait.
I know. Let's see who's in the chat. We got A-Dubs in the chat. Brandon's in the chat. Nice. Man, it's good to be back. So did you stay for both days of the IV-88?
Oh, yeah, we did. We stayed both days, and actually Sunday compared to the last time, because I know you were at the last one. Compared to the last time, there were actually a lot more people, and it was a lot more fun.
No kidding.
Yeah, but they didn't start shooting until like 10 o'clock.
I'm so bummed out.
I know, don't be bummed out. But we were there from like 10. We were like, okay, we're only going to stay like another hour or two, leave early. We stayed till like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then we left. And the people were still there shooting. Everyone was starting to pack up at that point, but I stayed a lot longer than I thought I was going to.
Oh, that's a little better. I thought, Jesus was coming down for a minute with my lighting.
Holy crap.
No.
Mine looks like I'm in like fucking hell with all the red.
if you're Jesus, it's early in the chat.
Okay, good.
All right, we got Fluffy in the chat.
Hi,
Felicia's.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it when Felicia leaves because I'm like, bye, Felicia.
Oh, that's perfect.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. So let's tell everyone that you're a super famous Instagram star.
I'm definitely not.
So I want to know how you got started in Instagram?
Through Instagram, I guess I just started posting like cop pictures. Honestly, I would post pictures of me in uniform and like doing stupid videos of me in uniform, like me like making a snow angel when there was like really no snow. And then somehow a couple of pages started posting me, and that's kind of how I started with the whole Instagram, was just like basically like selfies and like cop pictures. Like I never really intended, like I'm not like 2 million followers or anything like he said, but
35,000 followers.
It kind of just happened. I wasn't really expecting for anything to happen with it, honestly. So, I mean, I guess I'm lucky that it did for what it is. Like, I'm not nearly as popular as like some of the other cops or other people on Instagram, but I mean, I'll take what I can get.
All right. So you're from Georgia. What, yes. Like north, south Georgia?
West Georgia, like as far west as you can go, Georgia.
Oh, that's why you're in Central Time?
No, I'm in Central Time right now because I'm in a class right now I'm in a class in Alabama. So that's why I'm on Central Time right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I thought you'd be 9 o'clock. So I'm like, man, I hope she doesn't, piddle out and get too tired to come on the show.
No, it is 9 o'clock in Georgia, which is my typical time, but I am in Alabama. I'm on Alabama time right now.
Right. So you are a police officer.
I am. Yeah.
Wow. That's fascinating because that is really cool. Because you're so nice.
Oh, are cops supposed to be mean?
No, but the majority of Leos that I know, they're cool, but they're not like super bubbly. Nice and bubbly and happy, and because it's a stressful job, and I don't know how you can smile all the time because it's a stressful job.
It can be. I've been policing now. I want to say like I'm going on 7 years. And I mean, I was always on patrol and now I'm in investigation. So it's a little bit different. It's not nearly as stressful. I get to talk to a lot more people than I did before.
Oh, man. Here's a funny story. So when me and Mike got back to Houston, We're like a block away from the house, 2 blocks away. I get pulled over by Montgomery County Sheriff for going 36 and a 30.
Yeah.
And he pulls me over and he's like, "Hey, man." I go, "Bro, we've been driving all night." And there's like guns all over the back seat. And I'm
Really?
like,
I
if he
could see
looks in
that.
the back, he's going to freak out. But
No.
maybe.
Maybe.
And so he goes back, checks my license, comes back. "Hey, man, have a good day. You guys are you look exhausted. I'm glad you're almost home. By the way, you have a warrant in Harris County." I was like, "I have a warrant?" He goes, "Yeah, you have a warrant." I'm like, "I haven't had a warrant since I was like 24. I was like, "What's it for?" He goes, "I don't know. It's a Class C." So I'm thinking maybe traffic.
Okay.
I don't know. But apparently I have a warrant. He goes, "I don't
You
want you to get
legit have,
arrested."
like,
Yeah.
you actually have a warrant.
Yeah, right now I have a warrant for my arrest.
Why did he not arrest you? It's the
He's in
question.
Montgomery County.
Okay.
And it's a Harris County.
Well, I guess they're not extraditing either because of
I
like
don't think
COVID.
he said it's a Class C.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I mean, laws are kind of different everywhere, so I don't
I
know.
don't know, but I got to go get that checked out quick. So I called my brother-in-law is actually a Harris County sheriff down here.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
My other friend's a detective, so he's going to check tomorrow and see what it is. But I guess I got to go to a bail bondsman and do like some kind of
Oh my gosh. Really?
I don't know.
That's terrible.
I can't believe I have a warrant. How embarrassing.
That's freaking hilarious. It probably is for something traffic related, like maybe you didn't pay a ticket or
I probably ran a stop sign and just never got the ticket because they do a lot of the photo ones here.
Oh, okay, like the red light tickets.
Yeah, there's a few of those here. So
yeah, that's probably what it was. Especially like if he didn't take you right then, like I think you're good.
yeah.
Plus,
we were exhausted, and he could tell. Like I still got these bags now. Oh my God,
we drove all night. Long drive.
Yeah, we drove all night.
How many hours is that?
Well, we goofed around. My brother lives in Noonan, Georgia, so we stopped there at Hooters, and we had,
of course,
maybe one drink.
Yeah,
and had a really nice meal. Talked to struggling actresses, and I think she's going to medical school.
Yeah,
we were just having a good time, and I had a falling out with my brother a couple years ago, so we kind of patched stuff up.
Oh, good. That's so good.
The last time I was in Georgia for the IV-88, he threw a tantrum. And
because you didn't come and see him?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm going to buy you dinner, jerk. Come out of the house. So he came out. We hung out for a little bit.
Well, good. I love that. That's awesome.
I got to ask you,
okay,
why did you want to become a police officer?
Oh man, the adrenaline, if you want my honest opinion. I just I'm super outgoing and very bubbly, and I just never really felt like an office job was going to be for me. I don't like sitting still. I would probably die if I had to sit in the office for like 8 hours every single day, not be able to get up and go. So it was very appealing. Yes. It was super appealing just to be able to know that like no call would ever be the same. I would get to like see all the action, and this is gonna sound super cheesy, but my favorite TV show of all time is Law and Order SVU.
Oh
like the Special Victims Unit. I was like, that's going to be me. I will be Detective Benson. And that, yeah, that's what I really wanted. I really just wanted to be Detective Benson and like be cool and like do like the special victims and work with kids. And it's funny, like that's exactly what I do now. So it like kind of panned out, and I loved it when I was in college. I got my criminal justice degree, which is useless. Don't ever do it if that's what you're considering. Yeah. But my internship, I did it with the police department in Georgia, and I got to do like every part of the police department, and I fell in love with it. Like I was like, this is awesome. Like it's so exciting, and I feel like a badass, and I get to do all this cool shit. And like, it was so much fun that like after that internship, it really kind of solidified everything to that's
so what did you finish college, or you went straight to the academy?
No, I finished college. So I have a bachelor's in criminal justice. And so as soon as I finished college, I applied and I started with Atlanta Police Department, and they sent me through their academy.
Oh, nice. And so you did patrol. Let me ask you a question. Right after the academy, how much training do you get before they just stick you out on patrol? Is it like, congratulations, here's your car?
No, it's very different. Well, Atlanta is also a little bit different too, because it is such a big agency and a little more dangerous than some areas like because I mean, you're right in the middle of downtown Atlanta. So the
Right.
Atlanta Academy is an extended academy. So typical, like if you're like with my sheriff's office that I work for now, they only have to go to the academy for 11 weeks and then you're on field training. With Atlanta, it's 5.5 months of training at the academy. So you just get an extra, like they double your time, I guess, in the academy just to make sure that you are super prepared to be out in the streets of Atlanta. I work night shift. So what they did was once you finish the academy and you graduate and you get mandated, you go to field training. And so field training, hello, country boy, sorry. I got distracted. With in Atlanta, you go through once you finish the academy, which is 5.5 months long, you have to do field training, which then is 3 more months. So I did 3 more months in Atlanta. So you do 1 month with one field trainer and one zone on one watch, and then you switch different zones and different watches to kind of get a feel for everything. And you're riding with another officer, so you're riding in the next seat next to him. You have a test about like the different laws. You have to study still, and then they kind of shadow you and make sure that you're doing everything right and that you're being safe. And then if you're not doing something correctly, like they'll critique your driving, they will critique, how you interact with people, how you arrest someone, your handcuffing, like everything out there.
You're handcuffing.
Yeah, like if you're not being safe, handcuffing like properly, or like, oh, you should have held their hands this way or handcuff this, and, tightening and making sure that you're following all the policies correctly. And then once you finish that 3 months of riding with someone else, then it's kind of like, okay, bye, here's your car. So it's overall about 8 months of training before, in Atlanta, at least with Atlanta. Now, like the smaller departments, it's like 11 weeks and then maybe like 2 months of training with another officer. So
and then you're just out.
Yeah, and then you're out by yourself.
That's crazy to me that you have to go for years and years. I mean, I had more training working, in my job.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Did anybody ever try and talk you out of it? Did your mom be like, hey, what are you thinking? No. Are you crazy?
No, my parents were so excited because my mom, especially my mom, she's like a Law and Order, like NCSI. She was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Like my parents were so supportive. Of course, my dad was worried. He was like, you just better be safe. But they were so supportive of it. And my mom, she still is excited, and she will call me being like, hey, I have a question. Is this real or is this just TV real?
She's like, can you bring those crime scene photos home? I want to kind of look at them. And
yeah, I mean, she would totally be all into that. She is such like a true crime junkie. It's ridiculous.
I know my wife is hooked on what's that show? How to Murder Your Spouse.
Yes. Oh gosh, I know what you're talking about.
I walked in on her and she's watching it. I'm like, what's going on? And she wants to suppress her for Christmas. I'm like, why do you want to suppress her? She goes, what if I want to shoot in the house? No.
No. I mean, it was an accident.
So you have the exact same training as like all the guys, right?
Yeah.
There's no difference. Don't you guys have to do like a dummy drag where you drag like an 80-pound dummy?
It was awful. That was probably the hardest thing for me in the academy, because like you have to pass the same exact PT test. You have to pass the same, like with us, it was an obstacle course. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. And I took like till basically like the last second, because that dummy drag was the hardest thing. It was so heavy. I'm 5'2", like 120 pounds. So trying to pull that dummy it ate up all of my time. So yeah, you have to do the exact same thing that the other male cops do, because you're working with, the exact same circumstances. They can't kind of sugarcoat it for a female. So.
Right. Cause I have a friend that just went through Ranger school.
Oh, wow.
He was telling me that like, there's like, I guess last year there was the first female Ranger. She's like a 35-year-old mom of two.
Really?
Ranger school.
That's so
cool.
And
he goes, there's no way that was legit, because they got to carry like a 80-pound ruck and they got to run like 6 miles, and it's just nuts. And most guys can't do it. And he's like, there's no way this
she
mom
could just be a badass though. Like,
I don't know. Maybe if she was Tyrone, a few years earlier or something, but
I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't. Like, shit, that dummy was hard enough. Like, I couldn't do it.
Right. So what's the crazy? So What's the craziest thing you saw off the bat, like during your training, like your first couple weeks out? Did you see anything? You're like, wow, that's nuts.
Right away, my first call by myself was an officer got hit over the head with a beer bottle and was like unconscious and like bleeding everywhere. And it was at like a night, like it was like at a bar nightclub. And so I get there. It was my first night by myself, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh
gosh.
gosh. So like everyone's scattering and everyone's just like running away and everyone's like fighting. And so I go in to make sure the other officer's okay. And it's like this tiny little bar and everyone's trying to pile out of the bar. And I'm like, okay, what, like trying to figure out like what happened. Bart, like
Right.
making sure he's okay. Like the ambulance got there and they're taking care of him. And I'm trying to figure out with the bartenders, like, who did it? What happened? Trying to get everyone's story. And they're like, it was that guy over there wearing this
Wow.
shirt. And so then other officers got there and I was like, detain him, detain him. Like then to another guy, while all this is happening, another guy tries to fight the security guard. And it was just chaos. And that was my first like night. And I was like, oh God.
Your heart must have been pounding.
It was insane. But like the officer was okay, thank goodness. He just had to go get some stitches. But that was my first night. And I was like, holy crap, like what did I get myself into? I think another one that sticks out was like, if anyone knows like the city of Atlanta, if they've ever heard of Magic City. Have you heard of Magic City?
No, but I cannot stand the freeway system in Atlanta.
It's terrible.
It's
Well,
like spaghetti.
yes.
Before we get to Magic City, let's go to the chat real quick. Shooting
Oh,
Gallery, what's up? Hey, if you guys have any questions you want to ask, please.
hey.
Oh, there's Mike right here, C6 Ladez.
Oh, well,
Oh
hey.
yeah, your husband is such a cool dude. He is
He is
so down
cool.
to earth. You are lucky.
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
am.
say, you're pretty lucky because
Yeah,
man,
he's
he
good.
is
He's
also a police officer. Did you guys meet like in the academy or?
No, we didn't meet in the academy. We met at the next department that I had gone, like that I went to go work with. And he was a police officer, and I started off. Magic City is a strip club. That's why.
You know
That's why.
what's funny? WhatsApp. What's up is like my one of the most sarcastic and funny subscribers I have.
Oh,
He is
good.
hilarious, and I know he was just trying to be a smarty pants right here, and he got it right.
No,
See,
Magic
it
City
does
is like
pay. It does pay to be a smarty pants sometimes.
Magic City is like a super well known like strip club. That's the only reason why. If anyone knows what that is, then they'll know the area that I worked in. So
Really,
yes, but no, I met
pretty
my husband
dangerous.
while policing. It's right downtown. It's like it's in a lot of rap songs, if that makes like it's in a lot of rap songs about like, oh, welcome to Atlanta, like, you know, like ballers come out, and it's really like, it's a cool club if you ever get a chance to go to it. It's a cool strip club. They have
Mm.
really good wings. Their
Oh, now we're talking.
wings are
Because I don't
so
like strip
good.
clubs just because I don't. You pay all this money,
It's the
and like,
craziest. It's the craziest place ever.
but I'll go for some wings.
Their wings are so good. Like we weren't allowed to go into the club, but we made best friends with like the security guards, and they gave us like wings every night. And like I had always gotten the Cajun, and like their wings are so good. I mean, I do think about their wings. They're like the small crispy ones instead of like the
Just for
bigger ones.
researching purposes, I'm gonna have to check that out next time I go.
It's so good. Their wings are delicious, and they like have like stripper poles like on the ceiling, and people are like hanging from the. It's crazy. It's like it's a whole experience.
So let me ask you another question:
Okay.
Is being a female police officer, do you think that helps you on the job in any way, or do people
Um,
dismiss you? I mean, does it help or hurt you? Because honestly, if some big jacked up country boy cop was coming at me, I might get more defensive. But if you come at me, I'm like, hey, what's up?
I feel like I can talk to people a lot easier than a lot of the guys that I work with. I'm also a hostage negotiator, so I do really well with talking to people. If I can talk myself out of a fight, I will try to, because I know. I
Right.
mean, being a female, like I know I'm not as strong as like a 6 foot dude who would be coming at me, trying to fight, or who doesn't want to go to jail. Like, I try to talk people into handcuffs before I have to go hands on. I'll be like, hey, it looks like you might have a warrant. It's probably a mistake. Let me find out. But in the meantime, let me just put these handcuffs on you, knowing very well that like he has an active warrant and that he needs to go to jail. Like
Oh my
I will
god,
try to make it as smooth as
that's
I can.
crazy.
I'll be like, yeah, just so that I can figure out if it's good or not. And then typically they're like, okay, yeah, sure. And then I'll get them in handcuffs. I'm like, okay, just to let you know, you do have a warrant. I'm sorry.
Tricked you. No,
It's not really a trick. It's
there's another YouTuber, Diesel TV, and he does a live stream from his patrol car, which is kind of
that's
cool. I mean, he
cool.
doesn't show anything too crazy, obviously,
Yeah.
but he'll do like a small version of like live PD where he just
That's
drives
so
around. He just
cool.
it's really cool, and I don't, he says his department so far is pretty cool with it, and
I don't know how well like most departments would be with
yeah,
that, but
yeah.
I don't
But he's
know.
in a town of like 2 people.
Oh, okay. So then maybe that's
No, I'm
okay.
kidding, Diesel. I'm kidding.
Oh, he's in here.
No, he might. He's trolling. You never know where he's gonna be at. But
Okay.
that is just so crazy to me. So let me ask you a question. So if someone says, "Hey, should I become a cop nowadays?" Considering how anti-cop everything is, do you give them advice like, I wouldn't take this career path, or have you ever talked someone out of becoming a cop?
I've never talked to anyone out of becoming a cop because I know how much I love it, even in the culture that it is now. Like, I wouldn't change it for the world. I do love my job, and I still think it's a good profession to be in. I do try to let people know that, like, you expect some kind of hate. Like, you will get it at some point while you're doing this job. You could do everything perfectly, and people will still try to find something that you're doing wrong. But if you have that passion and you want that excitement, I'll never talk anyone out of doing it because I love it so much that I wouldn't stop doing it. Does that make sense? I think it's a
Yeah,
great
that's
career
true.
profession. You do get to help people. If you think about all the bad incidents that have happened with cops, you have to think that there are a million other ones that have been good. And that the bad ones, it's just like any kind of a bad apple. It's going to stick out. You could do a million things right, but if you do one thing wrong, you're screwed. It doesn't
100%.
matter what you do. You have to think all
It's
over
like
the
being married.
yeah.
I
No.
do everything right with that one thing. Oh,
Everything right?
that's a wrap.
Really?
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
What advice do you give these young kids or these people when they see you like, hey, I want to be a cop too?
Just I try to be as honest as I can. I think that that helps. Just kind of let them know that you're going to work nights more than likely, so be expected to do that. The pay for the most part sucks at almost every agency. It's going to suck. You're going to have to work extra to kind of like if you want any of the fun stuff or to do anything extra, you'll probably have to work extra jobs.
Right.
You're
What's the
immediately
starting
going.
pay for Atlanta police officer?
Atlanta is higher now. They just got a pretty hefty increase. So I think their starting is like 50, which is pretty good for like most departments. Mine's not that high.
That's still not enough.
No, it's
No way.
not. I think that's like starting. I don't know. I haven't worked for Atlanta for a while, but I know I don't make near that.
I think cops should start at 85
Oh,
minimum.
that would be amazing.
No, because that's a like look, I make pretty good money for my job, but I'm not taking a bullet for a shipping container. I do logistics. It's not like I'm out there trying to
Yeah.
arrest people and all that. That is crazy. For risking your life, right here. MZ in the chat just said what
Oh,
I
that's
said.
that's like when I worked for Atlanta, I started I think at like 41. Like 41,000 was like think what it was like. I think I made less than that.
Oh my God, that's
I want to
crazy.
say it was like when I worked for Atlanta, I made like 40,000.
That is bananas. But
Yep.
you guys do have a good pension though when you retire.
No, you don't. They got rid of the pension.
Yeah.
So you
Check
had
please. I'm out.
you
I'm
had to
out.
be grandfathered in. So there was a pension. I started, I think, 5 years or so after they stopped the pension. And then you had like the basic 401k and retirement. So the people that are still there that had to work there, they can't leave because the pension was good. They had like an 80% pension, and now like no one in police work. It's very rare that you hear about a pension.
That's great. Did you guys have a lot of people quit this year?
Oh yeah. Oh
See,
yeah.
when people hear that cops are quitting, um, they don't understand. That's like there's a lot of the. So if a police department is say like, let's just do 1,000, right? There's 1,000 police officers in this department, and they hear that 50 police officers quit. They don't understand the people quitting aren't the ones behind the scenes. It's the ones on the street that are quitting.
Yeah.
And so that's actually a huge chunk of that police force Those are experienced cops that are like, you know what, I'm out. It's not
Yeah.
the secretaries. It's not the people answering phones. It's not the 911 dispatchers. It's not none of those people are quitting. It's the ones on the street getting, shit thrown at them. They're the ones
Yeah.
quitting. So
I
when you
mean,
hear like 5% of this department quit, that is a huge number.
yeah.
Huge number.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it sucks because you do all the people that are on the road, they just kind of get shit on. I hate to say
Right.
that, but they do. And the people that are on patrol, like they're there because they love what they do. And whenever you get shit on so much and you're not really being appreciated, or you have crappy equipment or anything like that, and then you see another department that treats their officers well or that has a higher pay, it's kind of hard to make them stay when they don't treat you right. The
Right.
sheriff's office that I work for now, though, is amazing. Like they're great to me. I really have no complaints. Like I'm so thankful for the sheriff's office that I work for. I love them. Like that's way better than Atlanta. Like they actually treat you like your family. Like the sheriff will come around and like talk with you and like cut up with you and ask about your family, knows your family by name. Like it's really good. So like even though might not make as much as I would like, I work extra jobs and I feel like that if something were to happen while I was on the job, like they would go to bat for me.
Right.
So like
You know
that's
what's
the kind
cool
of
is
sheriff's office that I like.
I think for some reason, the sheriff's office is like where I grew up. I grew up in Compton, California. And so the Carson sheriffs, they did Carson, Compton, and a little bit Wilmington, a little bit San Pedro, but they had their own police departments. But
Mhm.
those guys, I remember, I mean, they would catch us with paraphernalia, and they would just throw it out. Like, look,
Yep.
we're gonna catch criminals. I'm not gonna take you in for a doobie or whatever. And they were so cool, and heck, they would let you talk your way out of tickets. They were like, man, I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
Unless you got 2 pounds of it in the trunk, have a good time. Sheriffs
I
are
feel
always
like
cool,
that's
but if
how
you
most
got
people
LAPD
are.
or like the Rampart Division, or if you had any of that stuff, uh, like at Hollywood, downtown, any Melrose, Beverly Hills, you, you were gonna get taken in. I mean, for anything.
Really?
Oh, it was brutal.
I
It was
don't know. Like
LAPD sucks so bad.
I feel like most officers aren't going to do much if it's something like kind of BS or small. Like I feel like most officers won't do anything.
I don't know. I've had my head bounced off a few
No.
hoods, but then again, I have a big mouth.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
hate
I was
that.
out super late being stupid. So Fluffy in the chat says I was going to join the Detroit PD years ago. Axel Foley was in Detroit PD. He was a detective, in case you don't remember that guy.
Oh, maybe
Beverly Hills Cop.
with my friend.
You've
Yeah.
seen Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes.
Uh,
Maybe. No.
Chris says most of my friends who are Leos make most of their money from side jobs. That
That's
has
so
to be
true.
correct.
That's 100% true. Like I make more money working side jobs than I do as a paycheck.
What's a good side job for a cop?
Doing nothing. Like I have one. I had one before that was working at a storage unit because the storage units kept getting broken into, and they wanted cops there for 12 hours a night, and it was 50 an hour.
Dang.
And it was just to sit there and make sure that like you drove around and checked all the locks and made sure everything was safe. And that was an easy one. You just kind of sat there. Those are the
Dang.
kind of jobs you like. And but
$50 an hour to watch Netflix? That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So like you could get really good ones. You get really lucky sometimes. So those are the best kind, but you make more money working side jobs than you do your paycheck
Nice. In the
most of
chat,
the time.
MZ says all the Leos in Cali buy off-roster guns, then sell them for extra cash. That's one way to do it. But MZ, if you want another way around that, if you know anybody moving to California, they can move with their off-roster guns, and then you would just have to transfer it at a FFL dealer and let them hold it for 10 days. So like my buddy moved back to LA, and he bought like 6 or 7 like Glocks that are not on the roster, and he sold them all for almost triple what he paid for them.
So I guess I'm confused. What's off roster guns?
So California is full of morons, and so they have a roster about 5 or 6 years ago. There's this roster. No, maybe it's like 8 years ago. And if
Okay.
your gun is on that roster, you can have it and buy it and sell it. But any new gun that comes out has
Okay.
to be approved in California to be on this roster, and they got to pay millions of dollars and do testing and all kinds of crazy extra stuff.
Okay.
So California doesn't get new models anything, really. So they have
Interesting.
a strict roster. It's horrible. It is horrible.
Georgia, you don't even have to register your guns.
Right?
It's great. You just
Where
go, you literally,
my brother lives in, I think, Coweta County.
yeah.
And they call him like RoboCop because anytime you pull him over, he's got a trunk full
Yeah.
of guns.
It's literally you just show your ID and you fill out paperwork and they run it real quick. Like they do a
Right.
background check and then that's it. Like you buy it within like a half hour. Like,
Country boy, good night, all.
right.
Yeah, early. Have a good night, buddy.
Have a good night.
Absolute Misty. Back the blue, higher wages and better benefits and pensions.
Thank you, Misty. I agree. Yep.
100%. Or just pensions. Apparently, you don't have pensions anymore.
You don't have pensions. Our retirement's terrible too. Terrible retirement.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
California police make between $125-$260 per year. But you know what? I guarantee that's with side jobs.
But that's also cost of living. But that's also cost of living too, I'm sure. Like it might be higher.
Yeah.
I don't know. But side jobs, like you can make good money, like really good money. But then you have to pay taxes. They're all 1099s.
Right.
So,
right.
So like they don't take the taxes out.
Security work on the side. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. 35 an hour for buzzing people in.
Yeah.
But
like
that's awesome.
Yeah. I work one every Friday and Saturday night at college apartments. Every Friday, Saturday night, I do that. And then I work at church on Sundays.
College apartments? So you got a bunch of college kids trying to hit on you?
They don't really hit on me. No, I feel like I'm too old now. Like they're like, oh, she's just the old lady. So no, it doesn't really happen. But like most of the time I'm just sitting in my car watching Netflix unless like there's like noise complaints or a party going on. Then I'm the party police.
Oh no. You're that one?
I'm that one on the weekend.
You're not gonna go, excuse me. Where's my invite?
I say, hey, party's over, guys. I got a complaint. Sorry. Go party somewhere else. I'm like, I don't care if you party, just don't do it here.
Right?
So I try to be cool.
How do you manage your work-life balance though? Because you have 3 kids?
3 kids. I have 3 kids.
What are the ages?
15, 8, and 1.5.
Is the 15 a boy?
Yes, they're all boys. I have all boys.
Oh my God. So you're the hot mom of the group. That feels so bad for that kid.
Well, I embarrassed the crap out of him.
I know. In my group, we had one friend that his mom was like smoking hot, and we were all 15, 16.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And the shit we gave this poor kid. Like, I couldn't imagine. He's going to have thick skin growing up, though. I tell you that. 100%.
On his birthday, I rolled up to the school. He plays football. So I pulled up to the school as they're all walking back from practice towards like the locker room. I pull up. It was his birthday. I roll down all the windows and I start playing the 50 Cent song. Go, go. It's your birthday. We're going to party. And I get out of the car and I'm like hanging from like the doors singing the song. Go, Trey. It's your birthday. And I'm like, he was so embarrassed. He was trying to get inside like so fast. And all of his friends were like, oh my God, I get you. It was so funny. It was funny.
That is hilarious because they all probably know you have Instagram too.
I don't know. I don't ask. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't need to know that.
Right? Because
no.
Yeah, they know.
I hope not.
Following your mom, bro.
I mean, I do get like I hear it all the time from him because I'm sure he's embarrassed. But people are like, "Oh, they're always saying like, dang Trey, like your mom's cute." Like it's so funny, and it just cracks me up.
That poor kid.
I know. I feel bad for him sometimes. Or like he'll get out of the car, like if I take him to school and he opens the door, I'm like, "Bye, I love you. Have a good day." I embarrass the crap out of him.
You know what's funny? I try to do that with my son. He's in 3rd grade.
He loves it, though.
My daughter's in 2nd grade, so I drop him off in the morning, and I'm like, bye, buddy. I love you so much. And he turns around and he screams it back. I love you too, Dad. You rock.
I love that. That's adorable, though.
Yeah, it's weird because I keep trying to embarrass him, or I'll roll the window down. Don't poop your pants in school. And he's like, I won't.
Oh, my God.
He's
probably used to you now, though.
I don't know. When he gets older, I'm hoping to be able to tease him and embarrass him a little bit because that's the best part about being a parent.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I mean, I will embarrass everyone as much as I can because I'm
So
like,
you
dang.
have a 1-year-old too,
He's 1.5.
and a 15-year-old,
Yes.
and you said at 8.
Yes. So
That
one and
is that's a
lots of age. It's about 7 years per kid.
that's a that's a big gap. Is there
It's
any
great
particular
though.
reason you're like, hey, you know what? This one is almost completely self-sufficient. Let's knock out another one of these real quick and then go right
No,
back to.
no. I mean, the two older ones, they're my bonus boys. So I'm their bonus mom.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so the two older ones, I'm bonus mom, but we have them 24/7. So I'm basically I'm their other mother. So I'm their bonus mom. They're my bonus kids, and I didn't have any when I came into the marriage. They were both my husband's, and then we had one together.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mhm.
Because I was like, man, that's a heck of a stretch, kiddo.
I mean, I said that to him too. I was like, dang, like, how do you feel? You have like three kids, each like 7 years apart. He's like, well, he wanted more. And I'm like, it's a lot of kids.
That's pretty
But the
expensive.
15-year-old and the 8-year-old, they help so much. They're so helpful and they're great. They're great with the baby.
So how long have you been doing this Instagram stuff?
I would have to look, maybe like a year or two. Not that, maybe 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. Not that long. Like, not actually like seriously,
No,
except for maybe the past like 2 years.
I'm pretty Instagram ignorant. I always get yelled at. Like I'll post something and my daughter's like, "Why'd you put that on your wall? You should put that in a reel, or you should put that in here." And I'm like, "I have no clue what you're talking about. All I
See,
know is I just click it and it goes.
see,
That's it."
and that's my thing. Like, I know, like, I'm trying to do the Instagram thing, but I feel like I'm still so behind. Like, especially like at the IVAD, like, there's people with like this whole big camera setup, and like they're like
Oh yeah.
editing. I don't edit my photos because I don't know how.
Did you
Like,
watch
and
my video?
no, I have to go watch it.
I just
See, like,
posted the video.
that's
You're
my
in
thing.
it.
I'm not good at this whole Instagram thing. So like I don't edit my pictures. I need to, I guess, but I don't know how to do all the editing. Like I don't know about like creating content. Like I feel like I'm not that creative and I need to do better at it if I want to like actually succeed and make this like a thing.
Can you make
My
money on Instagram? Like I don't understand how Instagram makes money. There's no
I think
ads.
some people do. I think like I mean like I get a lot of cool things. Like I get a lot of products.
Oh,
Like
that's cool.
I get a lot of products. So I think like whenever you actually get bigger, people charge per post. Like if someone wants, so like a company wants something posted, I think they'll pay the person to do it. I'm
Oh, no
just
kidding.
not, I'm just not really like that, I guess, because I don't really take this as like a job. It's just for fun for me. Like
Yeah,
it's cool
same.
that I have followers and I get some cool things, but like I don't know how to like profit on this or you know what I mean? Like, oh, bye dummy round.
Bye, dummy round. He's a
Um,
cool guy.
yeah. Well, hello, dummy round. I don't really. Hi, Flying Ridge. He's.
Flying Rich. I'm so upset you didn't make it.
I know it was sad. I hate that.
So your
It,
department doesn't care that you have an Instagram. Obviously, they must know.
they do. I don't think they have an issue with it.
'Cause I'm sure you're not out there with like BLM t-shirts or something. I'm sure,
I mean, you've seen my Instagram. I don't post. I mean, I post a lot of memes.
nothing
I
nothing
post a ton of
inappropriate
memes,
for
and I
sure.
try not to do anything inappropriate. So, and then like whenever I do post pictures in uniform, I always block out my patches or like my name. Like if
Right.
you look like you might see old pictures of like Atlanta where I used to work because I don't work there anymore. So I don't care if I show the patches. But any
Right.
of my new pictures, like I block out the department I work for because I don't want any issues at work.
Yeah,
So
100%.
yeah, so I don't think they have any issues. No one said anything about it because I don't post anything terrible. They know I have social media, so
Nice. Does anybody in the chat have a question? Misty, so she says, do you have pink handcuffs? We have a local PD lady cop that carries pink handcuffs,
No,
which is
I
totally
don't.
cool.
I just haven't wanted to buy them, to be honest. I have a pair of black handcuffs and I have a pair of
Do
silver.
they
Like
really have pink ones, or
they
Misty,
really do have pink ones, and like some cops do
are
have
they
like the actual
fluffy?
pink ones. No, no, they're
They
not.
don't have like there's not like edible chains on them or anything
Yeah, I
weird.
think that might be frowned upon. Like I don't know,
Can you
but
imagine arresting some hardcore triple homicide murderer in pink handcuffs?
I mean, it would
How
be awesome.
embarrassing. That
I
would
just
be
haven't wanted to pay for them, to be honest. I would have no objections to using pink handcuffs. I just don't want to buy them.
Derek Bias says a lot of people went through meme withdrawal yesterday. I know it was
I
down
felt
for like 6 hours.
I kept like
Wow.
trying to get on, and like I was in a class yesterday and he's like, Courtney, like stop trying to get on Instagram. It's not working. I'm like, I just want it to work.
Shooting Gallery New England is a true friend. Just going on the
Oh,
record saying that. Thank you.
hello, Shooting Gallery. I'll have to watch his videos too. I'm terrible. I think I looked it up, but it wasn't posted yet when I tried to watch like the preview. It was like coming in like 5 hours. So I tried
All
to
right.
watch
Well, at least you tried.
I did try to watch it. I
Pay
did.
for effort.
I tried. It just, and then, I went shopping after class and,
Oh no, that's always dangerous.
it
So
was
let's do
small.
real quick in the chat. Let's do an EDC check. What is your EDC in the chat? And what is your EDC? What do you carry when you're not at work?
I love Glocks. I'm super Glock. Like I'm a
She's
Glock.
a Glockophile, everyone.
Yeah, I love them. I'm part of the cult that loves Glocks.
Oh no.
I'm part of the Glock cult. I do like my
Glockophile.
Is that what they're called?
That's something I just call them.
Oh.
Are you preachy?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
do whatever
Because
you
like
feel
some
like.
Glock people are like vegans. They're like, oh, I carry a Glock. I have a Glock 19, a 21, a 27, and they
Okay, so I do have I have a bunch of Glocks, but I'm not
all the same gun.
Some are bigger, some are smaller, but they all shoot great, and there's no safety. And we shoot it. That's what we carry for my department. So like every department I've worked for, it's been Glocks.
Look at all. Let's see, G48.
See, Glocks
G21,
all day.
22.
Yep.
Glock 17, G19, Glock 43,
Yay!
G19, 48, 43X, 43X. You guys are messing with me. Thank God Derek is a 1911 cultist.
I mean, I love 1911. They're great guns. But
I love mine. I'm a freak. I just shot a new one today. I got a Springfield Army Range Officer Elite in 10 mil.
Heck yeah. Oh, wow. That's a big gun.
It's so nice.
Nice. Did you shoot the Alpha Foxtrot 1911 at the IV-88?
No.
It was nice.
I saw your old video where you shot the Super Jagari from Kimber.
I did. I hit the gong at like the 100 yards, and I did it 3 times in a row, and they were like so proud. I was
so my buddy Mike that you met has the Super Jagari, and that thing is ridiculous.
Really?
I mean, you shooting that gong is like ho hum. Of course you shot the gong. You're shooting one of the most accurate pistols. We'll put that target all the way back at like 25 yards or 20 yards, and it shoots every bullet within like 2 inches.
That's awesome.
That gun is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I was just happy I got to shoot it. Like, I don't know. I can't afford the
G20. What is up with all these Glock people? I had no idea.
Don't be
I'm glad I never say anything bad against Glocks. I would have lost half my subscribers.
Yeah, because the Glock's legit. I feel like Glock, if you're watching, sponsor me. Like, we got this.
Right?
Like, 100%. I like Glock.
Man, look at this. Security 9. Oh,
TikTok is the new. I do have a TikTok, which I just like started getting into. It's the same name as my Instagram. TikTok. I love TikTok. I'm addicted. It's a problem.
Uzi is my ankle carry. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at this. 365. Yeah. I do like the 365. Mike McClune shoots a security 9. Okay. Joe Taro with a $9.99 super chat. Man, thank you so much. That's awesome because like YouTube is a hobby of mine. I do this just for shucks and giggles. And like I'm putting together a raffle for this weekend. I'm doing a meet and greet this weekend. So if you're local Houston or you want to drive to Houston, this Saturday at Trinity Armory up in Cleveland, Texas, we're having a meet and greet. Starts at 10, raffles at probably 12:30, and I always give away. Like if my wife knew how much I gave away in raffles, she would be upset.
Out. I'm sure, like if you talk to companies too and tell them like that you want to do a raffle, they'll go in with you.
I'm talking to someone tomorrow about.
Good.
I know they're an ammo manufacturer, so
look at you.
Pretty cool give out.
Shoot, I need to join your raffles because ammo's so scarce.
I gave out like it got a little crazy.
Oh no.
Sig Legion P3 238. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a good
Okay, I mean that's a nice gun.
Yeah,
Depends on
I did a whole video a few weeks ago about a buddy of mine had a 43X, and
yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll shoot it. And I hated to admit it, but I think that's a pretty cool pistol. It shoots great.
Oh, look at
So,
you. Are you
and I
gonna buy
did have a
one?
19
Hmm.
for well, my wife was getting recruited by a company where they have 19s as a carry.
Yeah.
She didn't get in, but I bought her a 19, and it would jam all the time.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot limp wrist the Glock. You have to hold
You
it
can't.
just right.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's my thing. If you grab a pistol, say you especially know this. If it's the heat of the moment, you grab it. You don't have the perfect grip on it, and you still try and use it. It should still go bang.
So, and the Glock does it, but you see, I've had issues with other guns because I'm so used to a Glock that, like, I guess when I hold it, like, I don't shoot it correctly and it'll jam. And it's just, I guess I'm so used to a Glock, which is a problem. I should be shooting more handguns. But, like, sometimes I guess, like, I don't have the proper grip on a different gun that I'm not used to. And so, like,
Right,
it's great for, like, police work because I'm so used to a Glock that, like, now, like, it's second nature. So,
right,
like, I guess you practice how you train, and like, or you like you'll do as well as you train. And so I shoot with a Glock, and I think that also would help me, like, out on the field, because I'm so used to a Glock that it's just second nature, and I would do well with a Glock over any other kind of a gun. So
right. You know, I don't know. I appreciate Glocks, but I'm not a
mhm.
Glockophile. Well, I don't hate Glocks. I don't hate them.
They
I'm
like
I'm
you.
making progress. I'm
They
making
like you.
progress.
So
Bob Goodwin says I'll stick with my 1911s. That is correct. 1911s is the way to go. I
they
love them.
are
I just
nice
wish they
guns.
weren't. See, I have a lot of tactical girth, so I think if I had the right holster, I could carry a full size, even with the 6-inch slide. I think I
Yeah,
could swing a
you could.
1911.
I think you could too.
Oh
It's a
man.
tactical girth, not in a bad way, but
Right, right. Uh-oh, Mr. Big Kid is in the chat, man.
hi, Mr. Big Kid.
That's one of my favorite YouTubers. I was like
Oh,
the last IV88.
yeah.
That's the only person I wanted to meet because his videos are so well put
He just
together.
made one. I actually reposted it on my story, Mr.
It,
Big Kid.
it was
I
great.
posted your video on my story.
And you see
And
she didn't watch mine.
yours was not released yet. You were too cool. And like you said, I like a release date that I had to like wait for.
Yeah,
So
it's always well put together.
yeah,
100% well put together.
yeah. I will be
Lots of
watching it though. Ha.
Hey Smashies and Courtney Darlin. So
Hi.
why did you pick the name Courtney Darlin?
I have no idea. It was just like, oh, Courtney. Like, I used to call people darling, like, oh, hey, darling. And I was like, oh, Courtney Darlin. And it just kind of stuck. And it's not
It's a
like a
catchy
great name
name.
or anything, not anything cool. But like, yeah, it was just like I always call people darling. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to be Courtney Darlin.
See,
Super
now
cheap.
look, these are the comments I get all the time. They make pistols other than Glocks.
I know. I didn't know that either. It's,
You're killing me,
IV88.
Maverick. You're killing
Okay.
me. Cool name, but you're killing me.
Any other
Let's
kidding
see.
face? Oh,
Texas Boys, Texas Bullet, Mr. Big
what
Kid.
up?
All right. God, apparently all these guys tonight carry
Yeah,
Glocks. Holy
it's a
smoke. That
good
was
gun.
like 90%. That was like
I think you
90%.
need to just start. You just need to join in, just give into it. You just need to give in.
Can't
Just
do it.
you
Can't
have
do it.
to. You have to.
Can't do it. It's like holding
You
a
have to.
it's like for me, it's holding a Glock is like holding a brick.
Why?
Because the grip is so
You can
blocky.
change the grip.
I feel it's a Minecraft gun.
I like that. That's a
It's
cute way to
just
describe it.
that too. And every time I get a friend that buys a Glock, they go, oh, well, I'm gonna change the trigger, change the sights, change the barrel. I'm like, just buy a different gun, man.
Okay, I changed the sights. I put night sights on mine. So,
See, it's like
I,
it should just
but
come.
night sights. It's night sights. You gotta do that.
Ah man.
You
So
gotta do
why
night.
didn't you start a YouTube channel?
I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, even like with the Instagram, like it was just kind of made just for fun. And then somehow it got popular. And I don't know what I'm doing even with Instagram. I would have no idea what to do with YouTube.
Because with YouTube, you could do shorts and you could just do same thing
Okay.
like Instagram. I think YouTube would be easier to do short. You could just start your channel on shorts and then build from there.
Everyone keeps telling me to do YouTube. So, I mean, I think I will branch out. Like once I start figuring, I need to like make a list or something of like ideas of like what I could do, or just like repost some of the ones that like I have on Instagram or stuff like that. I need to be more creative, and I'm just so busy all the time that like I feel like I don't have time to be creative.
Yeah, that's true. YouTube takes.
Yeah.
And I tell people this all the time, and they're like, "Oh man, I want to do YouTube. I want to do YouTube." I'm like, man, well,
yeah. See, it's just
do you
like
want a social life? Give that up. Do you have kids? You got to give all that shit. Well, not all of it, but like Mr.
No,
Big Kid will
don't give
tell
away
you.
your kids. Let's not give away kids now.
Mr. Big Kid will tell you in the chat when you have his channel. You know, he's Mr. 100,000 plus now.
Oh,
but when you're making content and you're consistent, it does take away from your kid time. Like right now, my kids are at the table. You know, I think they're painting Halloween.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take you away from
No. They're painting like Halloween bobbleheads, but trust me.
So cool.
We do so much stuff together. I overcompensate like crazy. So
that's good, I guess.
Let's see. Question is, do you have a Glock tattoo?
No, I don't have any gun tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos though, but I don't have a gun tattoo.
So I know.
I'm not that big of a Glock. Look, I don't have any gun tattoos. No, I have lots of other cool ones, but no Glock ones. Sorry.
Maverick Man, former Leo in Floyd County, Georgia. You know where
I Rome do. Is? I know where Rome is. I'm not close to there, but I know where it is, and that's far for me.
Where's Rome? Is it on the east side?
Oh, I mean, like I've heard of it. I know where Floyd County is. Sorry, I'm getting more comfortable. I had my legs crossed. It was uncomfortable. I would have to like look it up exactly where it is. But I mean, I've heard of it. But Rome's cool, I guess. Yay!
Oh yeah, CZs are awesome. Yeah. Oh, he says it's Northwest Georgia.
Okay, see, I'm in. I can't say where I am. Sneaky.
The Shooting Gallery, New England. Yeah, when you do YouTube, see, I think Instagram's easier just because you could just hop on there.
You could just take a picture and put a selfie.
I don't understand. Like I have a few people I follow, and they drop like 20, 30 pictures a day.
You can't do that. I feel like that's like.
I don't understand how they do it. Or they'll do those things where you can swipe and see like 15 of the same photo.
I do that.
They'll do like 30 of them. I'm like, what are you doing? That's some people spend a lot of time. I want to take like an Instagram class because I don't know how to use it very well. And my daughter, I have an older daughter. She's almost 21, and all she does is talk smack to me. Dad, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right.
Like I said, I messed up last week. I didn't post for like a good week straight. And it was just because I was so busy and I didn't feel pretty. Like even right now, like I'm in like a t-shirt. Like it was raining earlier. My hair was nice earlier and then it rained and it got wet. But
yeah, mine too.
I went, I can tell. I went like a week without posting and I feel like it like messed up the algorithm. Like it like put me back down because like I hadn't posted in a week and I was like, dang it, like you have to keep up with it. And that's why it would be really hard to do a YouTube channel because I already have a hard time with Instagram.
Because with IG, if you dedicated like one weekend and you just loaded up a bunch of outfits and a bunch of guns in a car and you went out and you changed outfits
I could
around,
totally do that.
You could probably take about 60 or 70 pretty solid Instagram photos and then just post them out during the week. You could do a lot, but you'd burn up one weekend instead of an hour a day. Because I don't know how much they spend, how much time they spend with these Instagram photos. Some of them look pretty high maintenance.
See, my thing is, like I said, I don't edit any of my crap. Like maybe I should, but I don't edit my stuff. And so I just like find a picture. I might put like a filter on it, just like smooth out some things. And then that's it. I'm just like, I'm not like a high maintenance one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to get better on Instagram. I need like an Instagram for dummies.
Me
Mr. Big Kid says, I can't grow my IG quickly. I try, but I'm not good at it. I know.
It's hard. I don't know how people just like get popular. Oh, thanks.
Aww.
I try. But you see, like every time, so like even like my most recent gun pictures, it did great the first one, and then like the more like steady gun pictures I post, like they're not doing so good. But then like I can post like a cop picture and it does like 10 times better. So I think it's mostly the cop angle that I'm going for.
A pretty girl in uniform is just like a handsome guy in uniform. It's the same effect.
True. Yeah. But
Or
thank you.
like a business suit. What gets me is like when my wife was going to be a Fed, I
Yeah.
was like, man, you're going to buy those white blouses, those little
Mhm.
belts, those heels, and the skirt that goes right above the knee. We're going to go shop because you're going to get
Oh,
a whole new wardrobe.
yep.
So you didn't get it. So I was like, damn it.
Oh, it's okay. She will
That's
eventually. She
cute. I
knows how
love
to
that business. With throw on some glasses. Oh, that's a wrap.
Ooh,
That is
I
a
like it.
wrap.
Yeah. She should do it again or go to somewhere else.
I know.
Mhm.
TikTok is easy to grow quickly.
I'm trying the whole TikTok thing, but again, I'm just not clever. Like,
I don't
I
think
don't
TikTok does gun stuff, so that's not an
no,
option
I've
for
had
me.
like I was trying to do TikTok and I had like 5 videos taken down for community guidelines because I posted gun videos and I was like, it's not even illegal. Like I'm not. I posted like when I went hunting, I posted some videos of like hunting things, and they got taken down for community guidelines. So after like they continued to get taken down, I kind of just stopped really posting on TikTok. Oh, sorry.
Look at that, wrecking the place.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
I have a question. Back
Yeah.
to IV 88. Where did you guys stay in
We
IV
stayed at the
88?
we stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. Like we looked for an Airbnb, but by the time we looked for the Airbnb, everything was kind of taken.
Yeah, because our friend, it was going to be three of us, but my buddy
Yeah,
Barry got COVID.
that's what
So
he
he couldn't make,
said.
he's fine, but we were
Good.
bummed out. So me and Mike went, just me and him. And then he signed us up for this hotel. It turned out it was like, it was like something suites. In our
Okay.
hotel room, we each had our own room, but each
Mhm.
room was like double queen bed and it had a couch and like a living room. We're like, what the heck? So we paid like 185 a night.
Yeah, we
So
paid
we just
like
stayed one night. That's why we left because we're like, dude, I don't want to spend another
yep.
$200
Well,
because
that's what we did. That's why we only stayed one night. And I was in a class on Friday, but like we only stay one night and we do Saturday, Sunday, just because like I don't want to pay for a hotel for 2 nights. Like it adds up.
I'm
So
telling you, it's expensive. And then
yeah.
we were like, well, because the last Sunday was kind of boring.
This one was way better. I will say that, like compared to the last one.
I
This
know.
one
I'm
was
bummed
better.
out. I'm bummed out. We didn't stay for Sunday now because I heard that he did
No,
didn't he do a meltdown test?
he did, but it didn't work out properly. I hate to say that. Like, I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess the gun, he said it was like unsafe. So they only got through maybe like 4 magazines. That was it.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah. And then he ended it early because it wasn't safe. But like, it's great every year, but I feel like Sunday was a great networking day. Like I got so much more networking done on Sunday and then like there weren't as many people, I guess because of the last time. And yeah, and then there weren't as many people so you got to shoot a lot more. I got to shoot some of the really cool guns on Sunday.
Oh
I
man.
know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's a
Sorry.
bummer.
Am I just like rubbing it in like
A
putting
little
salt
bit.
in the wound?
A little bit. Well, I
Okay.
shot a bunch of guns Saturday, but
No, like I gotta shoot that Lapua on Sunday. I got to shoot
you're like,
that
no, 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 no. You're not feeling better. Let me remind you how cool Sunday was.
it was so cool. Like it was the coolest thing ever. Shout out to DRD
Let's
Tactical.
see. Is she an AR or AK girl? I don't know.
I'm gonna say an AR. AKs are cool, but like we're gonna go AR. I like my rifles. I
Right,
think it
right.
was
Like
okay.
I just shot this one for the first time,
Did you
and
the first
it
time?
was like I've shot an AK a couple of them, but it was never like
Mhm.
really my gun.
Yeah.
And I figured I'd probably use this one for videos or whatever, and I
I
had a
mean, I
good
like the
time. But
backdrop.
you chew through that ammo way quicker than an
It
AR.
goes so quick. Yep.
100%.
Oh, I agree.
Look, Mr. Big Kid telling his drunk stories.
Haha.
See, I
Crackhead
wasn't invited to the
incident.
Brownells party, or I would have stayed.
Dang.
I'm not that
Crackhead
cool.
incident. I'm curious about that now, but
I know. Are you? I hope that makes your video.
the crackhead thing?
Yeah, I hope this makes his video.
Oh, well, that would be
Yeah, like there was horror stories from everyone that stayed there because like the Super 8 or Motel 6 or like
they
man,
were nasty.
they're so nasty. There's like roaches and it's pretty
So
gross. So
we
even though
did
we
it
stayed in an
for
overpriced hotel, I was kind of glad because it was so nice and so
yep.
clean.
That's how we were. We paid like I think it was like 210 for the night. And we only did it because last time we tried to stay at the Super 8 and I walked in and I was like, this is disgusting. Like, I refuse to stay here. It was so gross. Like, it smelled like cat pee and all the doors were like opened. Like, they were trying to air them out and they were like on the floor. I was like, I can't do that. I can't do it. So we stayed at the Holiday Inn Express and it was way nicer. Like, I would do that again. We did it the last, yeah.
I wanted to do like one of those, what are they called when you rent
Airbnbs?
Airbnb.
Yep.
So I think next time I'm gonna try and jump in and get an Airbnb right away. Even if it's 20 or 30 minutes away, I don't mind.
No, and that's what we tried to do, but we waited till the last minute and all of the Airbnbs were taken. So we waited till the last minute, but I would definitely do an Airbnb next time. So
yeah. Uh-oh. Mr. Big Kid says, no, I was pretty grumpy when I left. Oh, I gotta know now. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I want to know what the story is, buddy.
You have to fill me in too.
I know.
Yeah,
let's see. Smash. You should try shooting my Galil Ace. It's a more modernized AKM. Yeah, of course. Okay. Are you coming on Saturday, Will? I didn't see a reservation from you. I didn't see that email. He's gonna be like, "What's Saturday?"
Oh. Yeah, what's Saturday?
Yeah. Oh, Saturday is my meet and greet down here in Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Dang, $210 a night. That is kind of pricey, but when it's peace of mind when you know some of those hotels, you have to ask them, is it the hotel you can sleep on top of the covers or in the covers?
The hotel I'm in right now is really nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I've been to some hotels where I slept in a hoodie and sweat on top of the covers because it was so.
Yeah, or like you're afraid to take off your shoes or anything because
100%.
It's like, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, he sent his RSVP.
Nice. I got to go through tonight. So right now I only have like 20 people RSVP'd and I already have 20 raffle prizes. So pretty much anyone that goes is going to get a raffle. One of them, I'm not trying to say. There's a couple optics. There's a couple. I give good stuff. I don't give like a T-shirt. Little T-shirt.
Hey, I like T-shirts. Don't knock it. T-shirts are legit.
I do give out T-shirts, but I give out a lot of cool stuff because if they're going to take the effort and time to come out and hang out, you got to hook them up with something cool.
T-shirts are legit. I have like a massive T-shirt collection, especially from IV88. Like I have like a great T-shirt collection.
Flying Rich is in here. Hold on. He wanted to see the IV88 shirt.
Are you wearing it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was going to wear mine, and then like I went out in the rain, so I wore long sleeves. But
Rich, you should have went.
You should have gone.
Such a cool shirt. You missed out. I just missed out on Sunday. You missed out on Saturday. You should have went. You could have crashed with us.
Yeah, you could have.
Rich was. I don't know. I think Rich was doing his nails that weekend.
Join the club.
Like this, I would go to the meet and greet if I was in Texas. Man, I tell you what, just hop on a flight, son.
God, they're cheap. You got it.
The best thing about a Smash Time meet and greet, everyone that comes brings a ton of guns, tons of ammo. So you pretty much just got to show up and shoot.
See, and that's the best thing. That's the best way to do it.
And I got to say something. Like a lot of my subscribers, especially the ones that go, are like the most down to earth, coolest people.
Really, I love that.
Yeah.
Good. I love that. That's awesome. I wish I could.
Flying Rich was doing his hair.
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
Just like Smash.
Urban Ninja. How do I RSVP? Well, I tell you what, in the description of this one is all the details with my email. So just email me and all the details are right there. And you have a good time.
Yeah. I wish I could go.
Plus this range. Well, heck, next time I'll send you guys tickets.
Yeah, we will go if we can.
For the kids.
Oh, we do, and that's the sad thing. We always have to find someone to like watch the kids, but we go do some really cool things. So it's not.
And that's the thing too. A lot of people when they have kids, they put their whole life on hold, and then they get miserable, and they kind of resent the kids and all that stuff. And it's when you have kids, you have to have like my wife has her mom time. I kick her out of the house. I'm like, look, go do you. Go shopping, I got the kids. And then if, we do date nights, there's this gun range. It's super expensive to shoot there, but they do their half off night is still $20 a person.
Ooh.
but you can go on like a date night. So we go shooting in our date night.
I love that. That's cute.
And if I touch my phone or bring the camera out, she's like, ah,
Oh, what are you
is
doing?
this gonna be in YouTube?
Oh, but I'm sure she likes it occasionally.
I don't know.
You show her off.
Let's see. I'll come to your range day one day and bring it. You should. I don't know if you can fly with a 50 cal. I mean, that's gonna raise some questions. That would be pretty sweet. Well, Mr. Big Kid, you should have a range day, and then I'll come to you.
And then I'll come too. Just call me. I'll be there.
Like, honestly, if you did a range day, bro, you'd probably have a bunch of gun tubers wanting to go hang out. Just because I haven't shot a 50 cal in a long time. Any excuse to go shoot a 50
I
cal.
did.
When?
Isn't there? I think. Well, no, that wasn't it. Never mind. That was, I think, the last one. Wasn't there one?
There was a 50 cal the last one.
Okay, it was the last one then.
Next time, hold on. Next time I'm in Texas, I'll make sure to be able to meet and greet. You should.
Yep.
Because my next meet and greet is going to be February, right next to my birthday, the end of February.
Ooh, very nice.
But it depends on the weather, because in Texas, it's so weird. Usually it's so hot. We might have to put that in March. Because March, it should be warmed up.
Yeah, put it a little bit further. Everyone would rather probably be hot than cold.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, not in Texas. It gets so freaking hot and humid and nasty.
It was nice.
It gets so bad here.
It was nice. We went in July. It was hot. Like hot.
Yeah, July it starts to get hot. August.
Yeah.
No, June it gets hot. July and August are usually like the worst.
It was really hot.
And in September it's kind of nasty. Then it starts to cool down. Like end of October till
it's
March
good.
is perfect in Texas. I love it. Santee, man, I wish Santee could have came out. That would have been awesome. Yeah. She is so cool. She has a channel down here. She is nuts. Cool. She's my kind of crazy.
Oh, good. I like that. That's probably my kind too.
Yeah, she is crazy. She just did her first episode of GunTuber News. It was hilarious. And Santee, I don't know if you had maybe one or two drinks before you started that. It was so
not
funny.
Nice.
It was so funny.
Not nice. Well, I'm gonna have to check her out. So
she's awesome.
Good.
Oh, he's gonna drive. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, driving to Texas.
That's actually Arizona to Texas is a nice drive.
I don't like long drives. Yay! Okay, I'll be there. Just let us know.
I love long drives. I live for it. I live for it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Flying Rich is a pilot, but
yeah, I know. But like,
you don't want him to fly.
You don't count Rich. Like that's not fair. Like you can.
He crashes.
No, he does not crash. That's not good.
He's crashed twice. I think he crashed into a house.
Oh my God, Rich.
And walked away from it.
Rich, you were lucky. You need to be careful.
Shooting gallery, don't tempt me, bro. Because, people, if they invite me, I'm out. Like, sure. Give me like a month's notice. I'm out. Yeah. I can go. Have gun, will travel.
Do it. You should.
I know. Hold on. Andrew Conrad, he'll be on the show shortly.
Yay!
You know what? This is one thing. There was a place in Houston, Texas called Camping World, and they were going out of business, and everything was like 50, 60, 70% off, and they had all these Pelican cases.
Did you buy some?
No.
Why?
They had all these Pelican rifle cases, and for some reason, I was like, I probably don't need that. And then a buddy of mine bought one, and so they came up to like $33 a case.
Wow, that's awesome. And you didn't like buy all of them?
No.
Why? No. I would have been like a hoarder with the Pelican cases.
$33 for a huge Pelican case, though.
Why did you not buy more?
Because I'm an idiot. I should have bought at least one.
Yeah, you should have. I mean, I would have like bought like 5 or 10, whatever. I
had about 15 of them. I should have bought. I could have.
You could have bought them and resold them.
I know.
Yeah, think about that. Yeah, it's okay. You learn. Now next time you will be prepared.
Right.
If it ever happens again.
So when are you going to do your YouTube? Do you have a YouTube channel already?
No.
Just make one.
I need to. I just, again, I don't know. I don't even know what to do.
What's
I'm
so
lost.
cool,
I'm
you can just do
lost.
YouTube shorts, but what's so cool is since you have so many people on your IG, as soon as
Mhm.
you do your YouTube channel, you can just add to your IG like, "Hey, check me out on YouTube," and then you'll probably get your
Oh,
1,000
sorry.
subscribers within like a week.
I doubt that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
You should have at least maybe like 7 or 8 videos on YouTube. Nothing, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just you shooting a gun or something.
Yeah, I have
Because
to do
if
that.
someone click, that's what I tell a lot of people that have new channels. If you got to have some content for them to subscribe. If I click a channel,
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, I'm not like creative. I am not like a content creator really because I don't know what I'm doing. I do it for fun. I do stupid. Oh, thanks.
yay!
Yay! I do say yay all the time. I
No,
get so
but
excited.
honestly, if I click a YouTube channel and they have like 5 videos, I'm not gonna subscribe. I'm like, eh.
See? And I don't have time for it.
But you could probably go through and dig out a whole bunch of videos like you already have on IG and just make
Mhm.
them YouTube shorts.
But they were just, yeah, maybe I'll look into it. I'll look into it. Is that good? Would that
Yeah,
like
make your husband do it.
yeah, I mean he's busy too. We're busy people.
You got a teenager.
Yeah, but we're
Be like,
we
you're
can
my
make it.
YouTube manager now. Figure it out.
Hey, figure it out. You are a YouTube channel. You're 15. You probably know this way better than we do.
Look at
I
this.
need to, Santy. Okay. You guys have talked me into it. I will. You guys all just have to follow me then. I'm gonna steal all of your subscribers and they'll follow me.
Actually, it's funny because like um a lot of us have the same subscribers. Like
Really?
when I started, like there's another YouTuber called Tools and Targets. He
Really?
had like around 600 subscribers, and I gave him a shout because I really like his stuff, and we're like
Mhm.
friends now. And then pretty much all my subscribers kind of migrated and joined his, and now
Good.
they
You
like
kind of
him
like
more than me.
no, don't say
I'm
that.
kidding.
How could anyone do that?
No, but he has good content. Tools is a funny guy.
I need to like think of good things. Do it. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you guys have convinced me. I
I'm
will.
gonna subscribe immediately.
I don't have
What are you
it.
gonna call it? Are you just gonna
Uh,
keep it Courtney Darling?
no, it has to be something creative. Um,
Well, you want your brand to be similar because I
I don't
think
know.
you should just make it Courtney Darling.
Probably just Courtney Darling because again, I'm not creative. Because like in my head right now, I'm thinking like crafty with Courtney, but I'm not like it's not craft. Um,
Crafty with Courtney. Oh my gosh! If
that's
you're
like
like sewing and this is how he's cross stitched, and then I'm
that's what
out.
I'm saying. Like I don't know. I'd be like crafting with Courtney or like
Oh, look at this crack shot Courtney.
I mean that's kind of cool. Like, but then does that make me sound like a crackhead?
So look,
I
if
don't wanna
your
be
name is crack shot Courtney, you better be grouping at 20 yards.
oh, see, I mean, I
Courtney's
am a good
range.
shot. I am a good shot. Courtney's range, you know, we can make it work.
Oh, look at it. Courtney's Darling and Guns.
Courtney Darling and Guns. Yes, and then it kind of like keeps like the brand and like, you know, well, it's not really a brand. I'm not that cool. Don't let anyone fool you. I'm not that cool.
Let's see. Let's see. What's another good name? Come on. Hey, Andrew Conrad, you got some good names. Even though your
Andrew,
channel is your first and last name. Come on. You're a smart guy. Cracking
comment
skulls
section.
with Courtney.
See, you guys are helping me. Yep. See, these are way cooler than my ideas. Mine was
Crosshair
crafting.
Courtney.
Mine was fucking crafting. Like these are way better. Yeah, shooting guns is good.
Busting caps with Courtney.
Captain Courtney.
Courtney McCrackalacken.
These
Oh
are great.
no.
I'm digging all of these. I'm Crosshair Courtney's kind of cool because it's
You
like,
should
you know, like,
do Yay, it's Courtney.
yay! I know.
That
when I
could be
get
your intro. Yay with Courtney.
no, so I never realized this, but anytime like I did do videos, I never realized it until I think my husband pointed out. He was like, "You go, hi, it's Courtney." I do like this stupid little wave. I'm just like, "Hi, it's Courtney."
Chris says little darling's guns. They're gonna think she's 12.
Yeah, Uh, but I mean, those little
Wayne
girls.
says Courtney be capping.
I'm digging it.
That's ridiculous.
I like it. Courtney
What was
Buchanan.
the name of the? That's Officer
Officer
Hop.
Hops.
Judy
Yeah. I mean, yes, I would love that. But
Oh,
like
Officer
Officer
what?
Hops.
Officer Hops.
I'm more like the tiger. Like I can't remember his name that's eating the donuts, like sitting at the front of the police station.
Oh, the fat tiger.
Yeah, that's me. Like I'm the fat tiger. Like I mean, and Officer Hops. I'm like a combo. Like if like a bunny tiger, a biger.
Yay, it's Courtney. I think
Yeah.
Yay, it's Courtney's kind of catchy.
Yay, it's Courtney. Yeah,
Then
so
how do you introduce yourself? Hi, I'm Yay with Courtney.
yay with Courtney.
Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So far, is that like our number one? Is that like on the
I think Yay
leaderboard?
with Courtney is good. Or I would just honestly just to keep it similar, I would just do Courtney Darling.
Okay, Courtney
Because that
Darling.
way they're not looking up two different names on your IG and your
Yeah.
YouTube. Just keep it the same.
Okay, so I could like keep my name the same, but then introduce myself going, yay, it's Courtney.
Or can you change your name on IG?
I can, but like everyone knows me as Courtney Darling.
Right, just keep it. It's a good name. It's catchy.
But I'll do my like intro, but like do I do the hands or do I just delete the hands down?
The more nuts you go, the better.
I mean,
Like Santi TV, she does, hey y'all. And that
I
thing,
love that.
like I hear that in my sleep sometimes. I wake up, hey y'all.
Yeah, oh, Santi.
Yeah, she is the best. Santi's the best.
I love that. Oh, good.
Tactical kicks it with Courtney.
Girth. That sounds.
Or
That sounds
Absolute
good.
Misty says, yay with Courtney Darling.
I like it. I have to
Yeah.
add the yay in apparently, because apparently my yay is vibing with everyone.
Everyone has their own catch sign. Like who has a good catchphrase that they say all the time? Dan with the firearm guy. He goes, hey there, friends.
That's cool. I think of James Charles when he's like, hey, sisters.
Yeah.
That's what's in my head. You're talking about
guy
guys
goes,
like
you.
That's cute. There was like a cupcake girl. She used to bake, and yeah. See what's crack-a-lackin'? See, there was a cupcake girl, and she did something really cute every time she like introduced her videos like baking, and it was good. Yep,
that is cool. Yeah. I just end my video with the same thing. Till next time.
Till next.
Look, there's Chris right there. Beat me to it.
Till next time.
It's so funny. My first couple of videos, I put 2 L's on till, and then my wife is watching one of my videos. You're so stupid. You know, it's only 1 L. I'm like, I knew that. I'm just trying to be different. So I went and I tried to change it on all of them.
Oh no! And did it work?
I can't spell for nothing. Like,
it's okay.
It's so funny. I sit in these meetings and people think I'm just taking shorthand. It's like, no, I spell like this.
No, like this is my head.
I know. I have a thesaurus everywhere I go.
A thesaurus?
A thesaurus. It's like a dictionary, but it tells you different ways.
I know what it is. I thought it was the thesaurus. I've never heard anyone say thesaurus. It sounds like a dinosaur. Like thesaurus.
Yeah, right here. Demo Ranch intros are the greatest
and
the most cringe at the same time. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been watching Matt for a long time. I like old Matt. New Matt is too kiddie for me. I can't watch a lot of his stuff. I like it. I like his stuff still. I like his house, the Demo Ranch. That's much better.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So you're going to start your YouTube channel. You'll probably have it. Look,
I'll have you guys.
Like any of those videos you did from, all your IG videos, just stick them right onto Instagram, on the YouTube.
I'll try
Make
it.
YouTube short.
I'll try it. You guys have convinced me. I have to.
I know.
Yay! It's Courtney.
Now that's funny.
What?
All right. Misty's on their way out. Good night.
Bye. Yeah, it's about my bedtime too.
I know. Me too.
It's 10 o'clock Georgia time. Oh. Hey.
Come here.
Hi. Good night.
Come on. All right. Hold on. Let me take the camera out. Do I Do I embarrass you guys at school?
Hey.
No.
Well, when I say, don't pee your pants in school, does that embarrass you?
I'm embarrassed.
No.
Why not? Why are you not? Because has he always done it?
No, they're just good kids. Look, they can
I'm gonna
see
see
you.
my- Hi.
That's my friend
You guys
Courtney.
are so adorable.
Looking at you. Yeah.
You're looking at me? I'm
Yeah.
looking at you. Well, I guess it would be over.
All right. You guys going to bed?
It's the opposite way.
All right.
Yeah,
Go.
I know. I was like, oof.
Out.
Okay.
Yeah. Get out. Get out.
Good night.
Good night. All right. Well,
Night.
I'll be right there. Don't trip.
And Mr. Big Kid is, I'm in Alabama right now. It's 9 o'clock, but I'm from Georgia, so 10 o'clock. So I'm
I
sleeping.
know. I know.
And-
All right, guys. Oh, man, that's way too high.
Oh, gotta adjust.
There we go. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, aloha, Courtney.
Aloha.
That's kind of catchy. Aloha, Courtney.
I said that I'm like, no, I feel like I'm not Hawaiian. Like, I'm not Hawaiian. So
Yeah, you're not Hawaiian.
so I don't think that would work for me. But, you know, it's nice.
Nice. Well, hey, I can't thank you enough for. Oh, you know what you could do? Why don't you do the same thing Diesel does? You like a female perspective, driving around in a patrol car. Oh, because you're not working patrol anymore.
I don't work patrol, and like what I do, I can't really record what I do.
She deals with the scummiest scum of the world.
I deal with the pedophiles, like the child porn guys.
Look, those people, they should just be taken straight out.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't be a cop. Like if someone touched one of my kids, oh my God. I'm just saying right now, for the record, I will go to prison. Premeditated, whatever, crime of passion. Someone touched my kids or my friends' kids, that's a wrap. That is a wrap.
It's
Done.
a lot. It's a lot. But it's good. It's good work. Because whenever we do get them, like they go to prison for like a long time.
Good. Hopefully they don't last too long in prison.
Yeah, they do. They rot there. So it's good.
Nice. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Courtney, thank you for taking time out. Maybe we could do this again.
Yeah, thank you so much for
in like a
inviting
month or
me.
two. We'll get around Christmas time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in. I gotta start my YouTube channel too. So
Christmas.
Yes.
Like it's my last year with them. I think Santa Claus.
No, that's so sad.
You don't want your kids to be the first one to know, because then they're the jerk kid that tells.
But you don't want them to be the last one.
Yeah, because those kids wear helmets, and I don't want them to be the.
You gotta like whenever they start talking about kids are talking about Santa is fake, then be like, you know what? All right.
I fake it. Even my 20-year-old, I tell her, hey, if Santa's not real, you don't get a present from him. So she's
I like it. Yeah, Santa's real.
Oh, absolutely.
Santa's real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Well, all right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Guys in the chat, thank you so much. And as soon as she has her YouTube channel up tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Well, this week.
Yeah, this week. I'll try this week. We'll try for this week.
Yes, as soon as she has her channel up this week, we're all going to subscribe. We're going to blitz subscribers. Yeah. She'll have 1,000 subs in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Till next time.
Yay! Bye.